really actually been fantastic. We've never made so many old friends so quickly. And old. Anyway, no, this group is really great. You're not only nice people, you're very clever. It's full of doctors, lawyers, professors. In fact, I think we've got a doctor for every part of the body. I mean, for the past 10 days, we've had a really good time. We've gone to loads of places. The longest explanation I've ever heard for directions for the toilets was last Sunday at Sabar Castle. But we got there in the end, didn't we? We got there in the end. Actually, it took a few days to get used to Nelson's accent. but seriously, I found him one of the greatest orators I've ever heard. I mean, with due respect to you, Dr. Shalom, he is one of the greatest orators in the world. I'll never forget those magic words when Nelson said, "Cuckoo." He went on to say ding dong as well. But this has been said already, but I've written it down, so let me say it. We saw so many places, so many different places, but some places were a bit confusing because we kept going to the same coffee in and coffee out. But that wasn't the only confusing thing. Our learned professors confused me. I mean, last Shabbat, I went up to one of them, I said, "Shabbat Shalom, Shalom." And then to the other, I said, "Good Shabbos, Yontif." The Geo is good, isn't it? But actually, there are lots of confusing things. Also, last Shabbat, and this is absolutely true, the lift was open in the hotel in Porto, yeah. And I saw this Portuguese man in the lift. So I ran into the lift because I wanted him to press the button because we were on the third floor. I wanted him to press the button. And he stood there and he looked at me and I looked at him. And then I said, "Sabato, Shabbat." And he said, "Manuel," and he shook it. We went up to the 10th floor together. Okay, thank you. We actually got into a very good routine. The only thing is, I hope that when I get home, I don't want my luggage out of the room. The people on this trip are great. So I thought I'd describe a few of them to you. I mean, I know that you know them. I saw Jack Rice looking for real estate opportunities. Every time we stop, he's turning Tommer Castle. You should know this. You are in place. He's turning Tommer Castle into Disneyland. And then here, Sue Fox, the trio, Sue, Ruth, Rochelle, who else was there? Jackie. They all went out every night. You don't know this. You went to bed. They went out every night clubbing. You should have seen them at discos. My partner went. I didn't. Who else? Oh, Barney and Ruth. You should also know Barney and Ruth. They marveled at how cheap this trip was. So, Debbie, Barney wants to pay you extras. That's right. And John Slogum here. What a name, Slogum. He's always usually, this is unusual, usually he's surrounded by women who want to mother him. To make sure that he eats. Yeah. Anyway, Marcia thought on the bus. Marcia, where is she? Oh, I can't see what he's doing.
What did I do now?
You thought that the bus was just like an El Al plane. You were walking up and down, to see if you knew anybody. I was amazed goes at the length that some people go to change their room in a hotel. I mean, the Grossmans, the Abrams, the Rices, the Pollacks, and Rosemary as well, they all left their taps on in their bath. They thought they'd get it up. Not at all. Very innocent people. This is a little bit serious now. Many of you know that Florence and I slept together this afternoon. I asked Florence. We didn't get to the National Library. We stayed on the bus separately to sleep. Because we were so tired. Now, I'm not the oldest person here, but I'm not the oldest person here, but I did meet the oldest person here. Bram, he's got the energy, really, kol hakavod to Bram, because he's 87. He looks fantastic. And he didn't stay on the bus with Florence and me. He didn't stay on the bus. Anyway, one person that wasn't on this trip was Jackie Mason. You know Jackie Mason, the comedian? Jackie Mason was a rabbi, and when he started telling jokes in his sermon, more and more non-Jews came to the synagogue. And so he was the only rabbi in America with a non-Jewish congregation. Well, last Friday, and this is going to be on the future Portugal trips, last Friday night's Devar Torah by Nelson, he's at Portugal, has now only got the only Jewish congregation with a non-Jewish. Well done, Nelson. Debbie, you obviously got a bit fed up with name calling, and so this is my duo. We devised a little song that will help you remember the names in future. We really need a piano, so you've got to be... Now, we haven't got a chorus. I mean, I only just thought that we haven't got a chorus, but I thought it was so great, Andre, that we'd like to have a chorus. So, just try it. Dee-da, dee-da, and then the words are hard. Dee-da, dee-da, da. Dee-da, no, you've got to go. Dee-da, 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 da. 3 dee-das, and the next one. Once more, in case you learn it. Dee-da, 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 da. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to do it. We're not going to have a chorus. Anyway, this is our little song. And
apologies because neither of us can sing, so please bear with us.
This is based on a Tom Lehrer song. You know my Uncle Tom? He was a professor of maths in Harvard, and he also used to play songs, and he adapted one Gilbert and Sullivan song from Pirates of Penzance, I think, to all the chemical elements, and he got them and anyway, forget it. Right, 1, 2, 3. There's Norman, Toshka, Yontov, Elchanan and Nina, Jackie, Andre, Rosemary, Sue, Liz and Bettina, Yitzchak, Nechama, Gus, Adriana. Oh, how we wish we had a piano. Oh, there's Nomi, Philip, Jack and Federica, Rochelle, Ruth and Barney, Michael and Anita, Ruth, Shalom, Avi and Angela, Paula, Marsha, Harriet, Florence and Mina. Oh. There's Sandra, Marcel, Bruce, Karen, me and Bram, Debbie and Helen, John and Nelson. But Fernando, our driver, kept us out of harm. Ready for tomorrow, 6:30 a.m.